Hello there. Hi, I am Maria. You are watching the Strong Body, Strong Soul page, and I'm so excited you're here. I want to know, what do you think? Can you bottle energy? Absolutely. You do it all of the time. Your body is full of energy, and you are storing it up, trying to figure out the best way to make use of it. The first step is to get in touch with how to activate that energy and use it to your best advantage. Sometimes when we don't think we have enough energy, we tend to waste it. The same thing with money, love, and time, right? Money, love, and time. We end up throwing it away. So I am here to help talk about how we can make the best use of that energy. That is right. Have you ever noticed how you affect the people around you? The other day I was in traffic and this guy was behind me. There were people in the crosswalk in front of me, but he did not realize that, and I could feel his energy. He was so frustrated and mad. He would have honked on his horn. He would have pushed my car with his own car if he could have. I could feel his energy. Has that ever happened to you? The very same day, as I'm sitting in my car going, getting nervous because I knew this man was mad at me. There were kids in front of me in the crosswalk. But that very same day, I found myself in the parking lot at a location, going around somebody, getting frustrated myself. So I went around them and I almost hit, oh yes I did, I almost hit a little girl and her dad, and they looked at me like I was the devil, right? So we all take turns having our moments. Sometimes we do things on purpose, and sometimes not so much. Sometimes it's an accident. When I went around that car myself and almost hit the little girl and her dad, it was an accident. But sometimes we're not aware of how we use our energy. Awareness is so important. So what I do is try to bring attention to the energy in our bodies. I try and teach people how to use that energy, access that energy. We've all had those feelings of getting kicked in the stomach when someone hurts our feelings, or having our throat lock up and not be able to speak up when we're being victimized. There are so many different situations where energy is there and we may not think of it and give it the proper attention. So when I first started on this journey of mine, sharing my energy in the hopes of inspiring others, I didn't realize that my main mission is to create compassion, more compassion and acceptance, awareness of diversity in other people also. Because when we spend our energy pointing fingers outside of ourselves, trying to place blame in other places, why certain people are doing this and that, and it bothers us, we are wasting a lot of energy. So one of my main missions is trying to make people aware of this whole idea of the need for more compassion in this world. So I started a podcast. I've been on the podcast for a while now and I love it. And I'm going to talk about the power of the human voice in just a moment. But the podcast allows me to reach across the planet, I'm not even kidding you, across the globe. People in India, Scotland, Canada, Japan, all over the place can hear my voice, and we can connect, we can be friends, we can share and commiserate about the same struggles that we all share. So when I first started on this journey, I didn't realize that compassion for different lifestyles, ways of being. I'm thinking, Jewish people, Catholic people, black people, white people, we can all be friends. I didn't realize it would actually get to the point of people living a nude lifestyle. You heard me right. I just interviewed recently a man who is committed full-time to living the nudist lifestyle. And he and I had such an amazing conversation because I am not afraid to ask those awkward questions. It's okay with me. I am curious, and I'm not afraid to use my voice to ask questions. That's why people like me and they're enjoying my podcast, I think, because I'm not afraid. So I asked him. He's a chef, by the way. A chef. He is. He's in Georgia. He's in Iraq right now, but he's a chef. So of course, my first question was, my mom always told me to make sure I was properly dressed in the kitchen so I don't get burned. Like Chef Martin. Chef Martin is his name. Chef Martin, do you at least wear an apron? Of course he does. He wears an apron, but of course I had to ask him, Chef Martin, what do you do about sunblock? He doesn't wear any. But I think that's so odd because when I watch Naked and Afraid, people's butt, that's the first place that gets burned. I also asked him questions such as, what do you do about the kids in the community? Do you have a church, a place of worship? If everyone's gathering in a church, is the reverend or rabbi also nude? I'm curious. But it's so interesting because we can talk about funny things like that. Like when he goes hiking, does he wear boots? When he goes stand-up paddleboarding, is he nude? By the way, he has done a 5K, and he said only once. It was too painful. But it's so much fun to talk to people around the globe. And that connection to other people, we all share the same experience. I'm reading the Book of Joy right now. The Dalai Lama and the Archbishop Desmond Tutu are amazing. They are so funny. They give me so much inspiration, so much validation. That laughter is so important in our lives. That energy of laughter is the best. I love it. Who better to laugh at than ourselves, right? So sometimes, if you've been on some of my social media, you may see different things go wrong in my videos, and that's okay. I can't let perfection be the enemy of progress. So I want to thank you for stopping by right now. I want to encourage you to press that subscribe button if you like. This is the Strong Body, Strong Soul show. You can find my audio show, that podcast that I was referring to, out there on other platforms. Any platforms really, but on your phone, if you have an iPhone, it's under Apple Podcasts. If you have an Android, it's under Google Play Music. So it's free. You can find my show that way. Or if you prefer Spotify or Spreaker, all sorts of different platforms. I don't even know what they all are anymore. But I so appreciate you being here right now on this video with me. And I so appreciate your time. Blessings to you always. Full ranges. Full ranges. That's what I am about out here. It's okay. You don't have to be the full range that I may be expressing. You find your own ranges. And I hope what I'm talking about can help you, whether it's laughing at yourself or laughing with me. I'm here for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.